Hey Paul, Will Sullivan. I'm gonna go over this Jeep panel by panel so you can actually see a video of it rather than look at pictures. Everything looks good in pictures. So, and then, give you my comments and concerns. I like the bumper, solid bumper on it. All the lights look good. Usually I see a bunch of like condensation in these housings. Actually, there's a little bit right there. So it does have a little bit of condensation, but when the lights turn on, it dries out pretty quick. But they're not OEM lights, so they're not sealed as good. But the bigger ones look great. Good looking grill guard. Headlights are nice and clear. No condensation in there. No evidence of paint work anywhere on the hood. No dents. It's got all of these aftermarket clips that are a nice touch. They look good. None of them seem to be broken or anything like that. So. The first thing to speak about is probably the tires. Tires are, as you can see, tread's good. But as a dad, if I was going to do anything to this, and I've already walked this Jeep, I may want to put tires on it in a year or so. It looks, when you look at these on these Jeeps, it looks like a lot of tread, but really, that's what it should look like. New. So, it's really probably my only criticism on this, and it's not even a criticism because it's about 10 times past the Virginia State inspection guidelines. But for the steer tires, I have a little less tread than those, but still, you've got good tread on all the tires. But if I had to be overcritical of the Jeep, that would probably be the only thing I did after the sale was maybe consider putting tires. The thing is with these tires is you can spend a lot of money on these types of tires. You can spend $200 a tire, or you can spend $490 a tire. It really depends on what you're after and what you're looking for. So, looking underneath of the vehicle, I don't see any rust on this vehicle. It is super, super clean underneath. It's got these aftermarket, these just kind of fold down like that, and it allows you to, put your foot up, step up on the top of it. So these are kind of cool, but another aftermarket part. No scratches, no dents on this door or the driver's side passenger door. And then the driver's side quarter panel looks really good too. And then another shot of how clean underneath this vehicle is. So, being from Georgia, you're probably used to spotless Jeeps, but in the Northeast, that's not a given for sure. Sometimes these things come in and they're just crusty. The top's in good shape. The fifth tire, the spare tire, is brand new, and the rear bumper looks really good too. Just over here. And then passenger side quarter panel looks excellent. Passenger side, rear door, and passenger door all look really, really good. To be honest with you, going around the whole Jeep, I don't even see a dent on it. So this definitely was somebody's mall crawler. Yeah. And then let's go ahead. It's got an aftermarket light bar. To get it through Virginia, if that's not on an independent circuit, we're probably going to have to disconnect it. But it's got the two lights there, and then the light bar up top. This is the only thing that screams aftermarket on this is that. But I think that's really your only option with these things, because you can't tuck it behind there because this sits so tight here to this A pillar. But one of the things you get with modifications, I guess. Opening the door up, looking inside, very clean. It's just dust. It doesn't have any type of weird smells, no pet smells or cigarettes or any odor like that. It just smells very clean inside, and looks like just a really clean Jeep, man. Let's see, I don't know what this is right here. Some type of tuner. I'd have to look in to see what that is, Paul. I have no clue. And then it looks like you have your light circuit. So it looks like it is on a secondary circuit. I can't speak to whether or not all those lights work correctly, but it looks like a very, very clean Jeep inside. Back seat looks great. We've got some parts here. I don't know what these are. It does have all weather mats, and then I'll close this video up by popping the back. Got a cargo mat that's all weather. And then let's look under the hood real quick. I mean, for one that hasn't even been through detail, I mean, it's been washed bar, guys, but they don't detail them until they're completely through PDI, which this one's not. It's still going through the shop. But it's very clean. I'd buy this Jeep for my kid, for sure. Like I said, my only criticism would be probably putting tires on it in a year. And that's just me kind of reaching a little bit. I think it's a really nice Jeep. So hope this helps.